Colon cancer doesn't arrive loudly. It slips in quietly, disguising itself as stress, indigestion, or something I ate. That's what makes it dangerous. In the United States, it remains a leading cause of cancer-related deaths, not because it's unstoppable, but because it often goes unnoticed. Many people feel normal until the disease is already advanced. But long before it becomes obvious, your body sends warnings, subtle signals in symptoms and discomfort. Learning to recognize those whispers could save your life. Number 10. Blood in your stool. No one enjoys bathroom surprises, especially when that surprise is blood. Yet, this is one of the clearest messages your digestive system can send. Blood in your stool is never something to ignore. Bright red blood may indicate bleeding near the rectum, while darker or black-stained stool may suggest bleeding deeper in your colon. Some people dismiss this as hemorrhoids or a dietary issue, convincing themselves that it will pass. But colon cancer can also cause bleeding, often slowly and silently. The danger is not always in the quantity, but in the presence. Even a small amount of blood can represent a serious problem. If your body is leaking blood where it should not, think of it as an alarm bell echoing from inside you. Whether the cause ends up being minor or serious, it is always worth checking. When blood appears in your stool, the body is not whispering, it is screaming. Number 9. Changes in bowel habits. Your daily bathroom habits may seem unimportant, but they are one of the clearest reflections of your internal health. When your colon is functioning well, your body maintains a rhythm. When something interferes, that rhythm changes. Persistent constipation, ongoing diarrhea, or unpredictable swings between both are red flags. You may also find that your stool becomes thinner, oddly shaped, or that you constantly feel as though your bowel movements are incomplete. Colon tumors can narrow the intestinal passageway or block waste flow, creating disruption in ways that feel inconvenient at first and alarming later. Many people brush this aside as stress, aging, or diet, but lasting change is not normal adjustment. It is a sign that your digestive system is struggling. If your body suddenly rewrites its bathroom rules and refuses to change them back, something else may be rewriting your health from the inside. Number 8. Anemia. Anemia does not show up dramatically. It slowly drains you like a phone battery that never quite reaches full charge. Colon cancer can cause internal bleeding that is not visible to the eye, lowering iron levels and starving your body of oxygen over time. You may feel weak, dizzy, short of breath, or chronically tired. You may blame work, stress, or poor sleep. But when fatigue becomes constant and energy feels permanently borrowed, anemia could be the hidden thief. Your muscles need oxygen. Your brain needs oxygen. Your heart needs oxygen. Without enough red blood cells carrying this supply, your entire system slows down. The result is exhaustion that no nap can fix. Anemia linked to colon cancer is especially dangerous because it often develops quietly. By the time you notice, the damage has already been unfolding beneath the surface. Number 7. Loss of appetite. One day, your favorite food simply loses its appeal. You start leaving meals unfinished. Eating begins to feel like effort instead of enjoyment. This does not happen randomly. Colon cancer changes how your body processes nutrients and interferes with natural hunger signals. When a tumor grows, it releases chemicals that suppress appetite while also blocking efficient digestion. You may feel full quickly or uninterested altogether. Appetite loss is not merely emotional, it is chemical. Your body becomes confused by signals that no longer work as designed. When hunger fades without explanation, it's not a personality change, it's a metabolic revolt, and it is one of the body's earliest and most overlooked clues. Number 6. Unexplained weight loss. Weight loss without intention is rarely a blessing. While people often celebrate dropping pounds, weight loss caused by illness is different. In cases of colon cancer, The body burns more energy than it can restore. Digestion becomes less effective, and appetite diminishes. The result is weight falling away without your permission. Clothes loosen, face is thin, energy shrinks. Unlike healthy weight loss, this kind often comes with weakness rather than vitality. Cancer consumes fuel greedily while depriving your body of nutrients. When weight drops by accident, it is not coincidence. It is warning wrapped in surprise. Losing weight without trying is not luck. It is biology misfiring. Number 5. Nausea and vomiting. When your stomach begins to protest daily, it is not being temperamental. It is reacting to something deeper and more dangerous beneath the surface. Persistent nausea and vomiting in colon cancer often occur because a tumor interferes with the normal flow of waste through the intestines. When this passage becomes blocked or partially blocked, pressure builds inside the digestive system like traffic trapped inside a tunnel with no exit. Gas, waste, and fluid have nowhere to go, and the body reacts with nausea as it attempts to protect itself from internal toxicity. Vomiting can follow as the stomach becomes overwhelmed and tries to reject what it cannot process properly. While occasional nausea might be harmless, repeated nausea is a different story. It is not poor digestion. It is dysfunction at a mechanical level. When vomiting becomes a routine guest instead of a rare visitor, your body is not overreacting. It is fighting something serious, silently, from the inside. Number 4. Diarrhea that refuses to leave. Diarrhea is normally short-lived and easily blamed on food, stress, or infection. But when it becomes persistent, it transforms from nuisance into warning sign. Colon cancer can damage the inner lining of the bowel and interfere with its ability to absorb water from stool. As this process breaks down, stool remains loose, frequent, and unpredictable. Over time, your body begins to lose fluid faster than it can replace it. Dehydration follows. Nutrients pass through without being absorbed. Vital minerals leave without permission. Energy declines, not because you are weak, but because your body is leaking fuel. When diarrhea becomes your daily routine instead of an occasional interruption, something is wrong deeper than diet. Cancer does not always introduce itself with pain. Sometimes it introduces itself by quietly dismantling your body's stability. Number 3. Abdominal pain and bloating. Not all pain announces itself dramatically. Some pain creeps in quietly and refuses to leave. Colon cancer often produces discomfort through pressure rather than sharp agony. As tumors grow inside the colon, they obstruct gas and waste, causing the intestines to stretch and swell unnaturally. This can lead to fullness that lingers, cramps that deepen under the surface, and bloating that never quite fades. Unlike everyday discomfort, this pain feels stubborn. It does not respond easily to remedies or routines. It returns uninvited. It grows familiar, and familiarity is what makes it dangerous. When abdominal pain becomes part of daily life, the body is no longer casually uncomfortable. It is signaling a structural problem that refuses to stay small. Number 2. Chronic fatigue. Cancer-related fatigue is not ordinary tiredness. It is exhaustion that sleep cannot correct and rest cannot repair. In colon cancer, fatigue builds from multiple fronts at once. Anemia starves the body of oxygen. Malnutrition robs it of fuel. Inflammation increases internal stress. Metabolism becomes chaotic. As a result, energy drains not gradually, but completely. Many people describe this fatigue as feeling hollow, mentally foggy, or emotionally empty. Even basic tasks become burdens. You begin canceling plans not because you are busy, but because the idea of movement feels overwhelming. Fatigue becomes an identity instead of a temporary condition. When tiredness turns permanent, it stops being lifestyle-related and starts being pathological. Your body is not lazy, it is under siege. Number 1. Pelvic pain. Pelvic pain is not an early whisper, it is a final alarm. When pain appears in this region, it often indicates that cancer has moved beyond the colon into nearby organs, deep tissue, or lymph structures. This is no longer localized disease. This is invasion. The pain may feel deep and unrelenting, sharp and intrusive, or constantly pressurized inside the pelvis. It may disturb sleep. It may interfere with sitting or walking. It rarely arrives alone. Most often, it appears alongside symptoms that were ignored, dismissed, or misunderstood for months or even years. When pelvic pain finally speaks, it is not offering a suggestion. It is demanding attention. At this stage, urgency is not optional. It is survival. If this video helped you understand even one sign you hadn't noticed before, then it has already done its job. Your health is not something to gamble with, and awareness is the strongest defense you have. If you found this video valuable, please hit the like. And don't forget to subscribe. Your future self will thank you for staying informed today.